Hi, I'm Alex from Sports Team. Thank you for watching Music News.
Alex, Sports Team?
Yeah, that's the one. Hello, you're right.
Superb, thanks. A lot better after seeing you here at British Embassy.
Appreciate it, my friend. Cheers, pal. Appreciate it.
How did it feel?
Yeah, it felt pretty good. It's alright, like, it's nice to be in Texas, you know. I think this is the greatest country in the world. There's still hope and ambition behind stuff. Like, you walk out and you speak to people and everyone wants to be a star. Like, that's a beautiful thing, I think.
Well, so you mean it when you say that?
Yeah, definitely. I really mean it. I say this is the greatest country in the world. Absolutely.
You must connect musically with them as well, I'm sure.
I think a bit. I think there's spirit in it. I think like we look at bands, like the bands we idolise, the bands that want to do something kind of that feels universal. You know, it's got like a human sentiment and like appeals to everyone. It's not niche and it's not coming out and pouting and trying to be part of a niche scene. It's like it's trying to really connect. And I think we'll get that in the US a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, I think just live as a live performer. Do you enjoy? Is that your best place, sort of on the stage?
Yeah, I mean for sure. Like I think that's the thing at the moment. Okay, we're gonna run over my car, but yeah, like definitely. I mean, for us, it's like it just makes it tangible. You know, it's when you go out, like you can get radio playing, you can get press, and like you know that's important. You know that's good, but it doesn't feel real until you've actually seen people come back and sing words back to you in songs. Like it's how we've always felt about it. Because I think we come up as well. A lot of the songs as well are kind of like written to play live. You know, that's how we do it. And
you sort of say that make it sound so easy, but you seem to have sort of honed sort of particular unique sort of style on stage.
Well, I think a bit of that. Like I can't. I haven't got a voice on me. I got a terrible voice, but like it's no, but that was genuine. Always at the start, it was like, right, what can you do to distract? Like you want it to feel like an event for people. It's like, I'm not going to win. There's incredible artists here, like the Orioles and like Heartworms and stuff like that. That's incredible.
Right, you drew the biggest crowd, obviously.
But exactly. But I think that's because you make it an event. You know, you make it feel like something you got to be at and something's going to happen. It feels like we care as much as the crowd do about what goes on in that show. But it's never about trading off. Like I mean, you're going to see better musical bands than us. You know, you go and see like Black Country New Road or Black Midi. You know, and you'll be challenged. but you come and see this, like you can have a good time. I think that's all it is, and like that's what people want. You're out in the sun. You're out in Austin. You're at a festival with your friends. You don't get to go to that many a year. Like you want to have a good night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, humble man. But getting back to the album, so Gulp released September.
Yeah.
You started working on third album. You know exactly what we're gonna get.
Well, we're out here. We got new management, and we're going out to LA in a week or something like that to try and start demoing. But we got about like 10 or 12 demos ready, that kind of thing. And like looking at producers, I think. So like looking to do trial sessions of producers and stuff. I mean, I hate the studio. You know, I think it's the worst bit.
Really?
Well, you get in, it's like you've got the kind of bare bones of the song. It's like, oh, right, well that's the song. You kind of move on to the next one, and then you've got sort of Henry like fiddling with a guitar pedal for the next 3 days. Like it's the most depressing place. You know, you're gonna have like the joy of music sucked out of you. It's like it's a studio, believe me.
But that's why you're so good live, because you know generally there's a 50-50 or something like that. But you love it on the stage.
Yeah, no, I really do. Yeah, I think it's really important, and I think it's connecting with people. It just feels real. I think it comes from a place of like. When I was a teenager, you know, like you went to gigs and you saw people and you felt something. You felt something really visceral for it.
What bands did you sort of grow up seeing?
And it's probably like the stuff that get kind of called landfill indie now, you know. It was like pretty like the Wombats and people like that. And it was like, I remember like there were cooler ones that no one will know, like people like Woo Life and Egyptian hip hop and stuff like that. But like, I generally remember thinking these people were heroes and turning up and like you got a way of dressing and you've got kind of a way of being like, and these people believe they can be stars. You know, there's too much self-awareness in the world. I think at the moment, I think I was like kind of cursed with postmodernism. I feel exactly the same. Like you have constant moments of self-awareness where the urge is always to kind of like to undermine, to like undercut the things you say. But like, and if you take it seriously, and you can say it's about having fun, it's about having like a experience a community with your friends, and that's important. That's not silly or anything like that. You don't need to be challenged musically. That's in like the kind of world we live in, especially in the UK, where you've got every kind of community space that you have gets taken down. People aren't members of like sports teams anymore, for want of a better word. People aren't members of trade unions. People aren't members of like youth clubs and stuff. Like, they'll do things individually, but with music's one of those like last bastions where you can go out and genuinely feel connected with people, which I think is so important.
Very true, very true. And on going back to that, is there a working title for the new material?
Oh, definitely not. no way.
And production-wise, do you know who's gonna be at the helm?
Like, honestly, not a clue. Like, just started thinking about it. Burke, our last producer, just got married, and he's a happy man now. They made him wear a suit for it. But like, I think that studio experience is very kind of like of him, I guess, which is he really makes you play. He's made us better musicians for having gone in with him, because like he's not prepared to kind of cut something up or auto-tune your vocals, you know, like you have to go and do it. And so now I think when we go into the studio, we're going to be in a much better position than we ever have been.
Yeah. What are the ambitions of the band?
I'd say we want to be a massive band, you know. You want to go play like huge live shows. I think we look at bands that have kind of built it that way as well, like whether you like them or not. It's like a band like Idols, or a band here like Turnstiles, something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like people kind of gradually just get to know how good they are. but yeah, like the ambition is definitely not like something else. It's about playing Wembley, you know, like that's it's playing Wembley, Madison Square Garden, it's that kind of thing. That's the bit that feels real.
Yeah. And
see you, mate.
Bravo.
Have a good one.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, by the way.
Don't worry at all. Cheers for interviewing me.
And I don't know, but is there anything that you'd like to say to Music News watchers out here?
I don't know. Mate, I don't think so. I've got no rage in me. I got no rage in me, you know. I'm a rebel without cause. I'm a middle class lad from Kent. Like, I haven't got any rage. Yeah.
But yeah, so who did you grow up hearing? Who are your sort of idols, record-wise, recorded music?
Well, like I don't know, like performance-wise, I think someone like there's a band called, I never know how to pronounce it, like the J. Gels band. Have you ever heard that? Yeah, is that how you say it, Giles? You say it earlier on, more than just centerfold, mate. But like, honestly, watch those videos, and it's like, because I think like good performance is kind of like teetering right on the edge of being ridiculous. You know, like someone like Iggy Pop as well. It's like one more step into performance, you know, and you're a clown. Like you're that close to being a clown all the time. Like that's where it's powerful. So I think those are the people that are amazing.
So that's the line you try and.
I think so. Like sometimes you go too far, and like you literally are a clown. You know, like sit here in a kind of a cap in front. I'm literally. It's not like we're big stars or anything like that. I'm standing outside of a venue in Austin, like it's some stupid cap and a coat, and it's like it doesn't mean anything.
But it's like at Glastonbury when I saw you, so you had a rabbit head, and when you have those sort of things, are they sort of worked out, or you just sort of see one 2 minutes before the show and you think, oh, wear that?
I think I've got a very short attention span. I'm kind of always quite twitchy, and I think like dressing is kind of just a way to do it. You get bored of something very quick. Like today I'm texting. I made this out of my shoelaces before we got on. I've had better looks than this, but like you've got to wear a cap here, you know. You've got to call people brother. That's the big thing. Like slightly older crowd here because they don't let under 21s into venues. So you're like, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. And like you do all that, and you sort of like play up to it. And I think it comes from speech a lot of the way you dress. But yeah, that like it's just trying to do different things. You know, you never want to be one thing.
Yeah. Well, listen, I totally believe that you will get to that sort of that massive stadium rock attention reducing stage, no doubt about it. Your music's excellent. I mean, for somebody that hasn't got into the sports team, what 3 songs would you say? Check these out. They sort of sum us up as a band.
Probably like something like Here's the Thing, which is kind of like it's political but without patronising people. I think it's always been really important for us. Like we hate the bands that come out and like the angle is kind of like, you know, fuck the Tories, man. Like, everyone's like, wee, and it's like a bunch of like middle class dads who are like, hey, fuck the Tories, yeah, brilliant, that's classic. But like it's trying to do it, like trying to speak to a really engaged generation of people, you know, who are young and like and get it and don't need someone kind of like thrusting like aphorisms down the throat and stuff. So that Camel Crew, which I guess is kind of about the scene that we came out of, which was commenting on, I guess, like kids that went to Goldsmiths, you know, who formed kind of like quite arty bands that we always felt very alien from, and pretty didn't like us. And like recently on the last album, something like The Drop, like we love Brian Ferry. You know, it's just big. He's making music trying to sound really big, and he's kind of he's just got a look, and it's joy. We listened to a lot of it during lockdown. It felt important, I think. So those three probably.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Cheers, mate.
Any
Thanks
last words of Music News?
Yeah, no, have a good night, everyone.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.
Project.